The top 10 home improvement products to sell on your dropshipping stores in 2021. The home improvement niche has been selling like crazy the past year, and we can all pretty much guess why, but our algorithms have picked up very trendy micro niches inside the home improvement niche, and this is exactly what we're going to share with you in this video. Whether you're dropshipping on eBay or Shopify, it doesn't matter. These product ideas are going to be perfect for your store. Quick intro and let's begin. What is up everybody, my name is Liran from AutoDS. I'm the content manager and I've also been dropshipping for the last several years, and as I've mentioned, this video is about the top 10 home improvement products to sell in your dropshipping stores for 2021 to really make it in this niche. If you are not selling in the home improvement niche, I hope this video walkthrough will really give you an idea of why you should be selling products under the home improvement category, which has shown a huge success for dropshippers in the past year. Now, 1 second before we get started, I want to remind all of you new guys, this is the part where you're supposed to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can always stay updated on all of the latest and all of the hottest topics that are coming out in the dropshipping world that is always coming from dropshippers for dropshippers such as yourselves. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, show those notifications, and you'll always know what's up. Now let's get on with it. What are the top 10 products that we should be selling on our stores? Moving on to number 1 on the list, the first product that I'm going to recommend to you guys is surveillance equipment. Now, surveillance is something very important that every householder needs in their homes. We are talking here about security cameras and the DVR systems that they connect to. You can find bundles of them both, or only DVR systems, only cameras. Let me show you an example from some of the suppliers that you can work with. When you're working with AutoDS, I want to remind you guys that we support over 25 suppliers, so you'll always have something to find. There is more than enough suppliers to go around, and you'll have a reach to millions and millions of products. You'll never run out of something to sell. So as you see here, Home Depot has some nice results when it comes to surveillance cameras. Now let's search for it also on Amazon, just for the comparison to see the differences. You should always be working with more than one supplier to widen the reach of the products that you can find. And here's Amazon's results for surveillance equipment. Now, if we get into the right category, we will be able to find more relevant products. So here we are, surveillance DVR kits. Let's click on that. And now all of the results will be relevant to what we are trying to search. So here is surveillance equipment. As you can see, we got the cameras, we got DVR systems, we got them together, and we got them on standalone. Now, what I love about this product idea the most is that it comes with a high price tag. As you can see here, we're looking at $320, $150, $260. And so the higher the product price, the more we are going to profit from each sale, because we are working on profit percentages. For example, 20% or 30% profit for each sale. This is going to give us a more significant profit on each order that comes in. So add at least 20 of them to your list, and do the same for every product idea that I'm going to give you guys. At least 20 products from each recommendation. This way you'll be able to analyze the market correctly. And let me show you a neat little feature to get this done without spending days and weeks and months just adding products to your store. Now, let's say I want to add all of the products that we see on this page. I want to add them all to my stores, but I don't want to do it one by one. I don't want to waste any time. I want to do it as fast as possible. So what can we do about this? All you have to do is head over to Google, write down AutoDS Helper, and open the Chrome extension result that you'll get. Now, once you add the AutoDS Chrome extension, you will be able to add products, tens to hundreds to thousands and even tens of thousands of products to your store in just a few clicks. Let me show you how it's done really quick, so we can go back to the product ideas so that you can start optimizing your store right away. So I have the AutoDS Chrome extension, and I want to add all of the products that we see on this page to my store so that I can analyze the market correctly, see which ones are selling, and start adding more of those products that are going well for me. I'm going to add similar products to be able to make more sales, more profits, and this is one of the best tips that you can get as a dropshipper. So the Chrome extension is right here on the bottom, as you can see. What I'm going to do is click on it while I'm on the page with all of the products that I want to add to my store. So once we click on the extension, we're going to click on the extract button over here. Once we do that, all of the product IDs that we see on this page have been extracted into this little extension. We have a total of 58 products on this page. Now we are going to click on export as CSV. Now a CSV file has been downloaded onto my computer. What I'm going to do next is head over to the AutoDS platform. Now I'm going to click on Add Products. And instead of entering the buy URL or ID one by one, we're going to click on Upload as CSV. And here we can drag and drop that CSV file that was just downloaded onto my computer from that extension. Or you can click on it to open up your file browser window, navigate to that CSV file, double click on it, processing CSV, file is uploaded in just a second, maybe a second and a half. Next, we're going to make sure that all of the information below is correct. Click on Next. Here we're going to start configuring the import settings for all of the products that we have. Now, once we're done, we're going to click on Next, put in our pricing settings, click on Next, shipping and policy settings, click on Next, and here you can import the product to your store or add it as a draft if you want to optimize it some more before adding it to your store, having it go live, and then anyone can go in and start buying those products. The third option is to schedule all of those 58 products for a later date and time. So you can choose any future date, any future time, click on Next, and that will finish up the import process for all of those products that you had in that CSV file. It's all done really quick in just the click of a few buttons, as I've just showed you. Now let's head back to the product list. The first product, as we've mentioned, is the surveillance equipment, which is the cameras, the DVRs. They can be standalone or come together. Now let's move on to product number 2 on the list. And on number 2, we have drill and screwdriver tool sets. So let's see an example from some of our supported suppliers. This time let's head over to AliExpress and search for that exact phrase. And here we go. AliExpress has a lot of cheap results and good reviews, as we can see here, but these are really cheap screwdriver bits, which is nice to have, but we also want the whole kit. And keep in mind that the more items that come inside this bundle pack, the easier it's going to be for you to sell, because it's going to be harder to find this exact product from other stores. If your customer goes across the street to some local store, if it's even open at these times, he's probably not going to find the same exact product as he's seen on your store. So AliExpress had some nice results. Let's also check out Amazon. Amazon will always be one of my personal favorites because of the results that you're going to get every time you search up for a product. So here's exactly that product that has been selling well. It's these kits that you see over here. Black & Decker is Vero, so do not sell trademark products. If you've been dropshipping for a while, you should know this. But if you're a new dropshipper, AutoDS will let you know which products you can and can't add while you're trying to import them, so you don't need to worry. But do keep your mind open for trademark and copyrighted items and all of that. And this is exactly what we mean when we are talking about screwdriver kits. And check out the colors for the ladies too. We got pink ones, we got red. We have them in all sorts of colors and variations. Diversity is a good thing, and it's always good to be able to sell to men and women alike. So drill and screwdriver tool sets, number 2 on the list for one of the trendiest home improvement products to sell on our dropshipping stores. Now let's move on to number 3. And on number 3, we have refrigerator parts and accessories. Don't let this one bore you. We need to sell whatever we can. It doesn't matter if we're selling things that we like, things that we do understand, or things that we don't understand. As long as we can sell it and it makes a profit, we are happy. The customers are happy because they're getting exactly what they want. And this is one of the biggest advantages of the dropshipping business model. So I've done Amazon enough. This time let's head over to Walmart. Refrigerator parts and accessories. Okay, and here we go. We have some refrigerator water filters. We got some door button replacement parts. And as we scroll down the list, we'll find more and more replacement parts. So refrigerator parts and accessories are number 3 on our list. Add 20 parts and accessories to see exactly what is selling, what's more interesting to your audience, and what is less interesting. That way you're always going to find secret gems, start selling them before anyone else, and have a good advantage over your competitors. Number 4 on our list of home improvement products are toolboxes. This one has always been selling for as far back as I can remember. It never seems to slow down. New products are also always coming out under toolboxes, so it's really easy to make a sell here. You just need to add enough products to see what is going to start selling, what your audience like, and what type of toolboxes people like buying on eBay. The only way to find out is to add 20 of them to your store. If you can do more than 20, then go ahead, but if you do less than that, you won't have enough information to start analyzing it. Try to break this one down a little bit. For example, you got the ones that come with 8 drawers, and you got the flat ones that are just simple toolboxes. Either way, you're going to make some great profit selling toolboxes because of the medium to high ticket price that they come with. There is no reason why you'd want to skip out on toolboxes. And I remind you guys again, if you're going to add 20, you will find the ones that are selling. Keep multiplying your success. And let's move on to number 5 on the list. Now we are on shower heads. Now this one is a little general, so once again, you're going to have to start breaking it down. And when I say breaking it down, I mean check out the types of shower heads that are available. For example, you have fixed shower heads that are above your head, so you can't use them with your arm. You have handheld shower heads like the ones we're seeing here. You have rainfall shower heads that make it look like it's raining on you. And the more you look into it, the more differences you'll notice and the more bestsellers that you will find. So for example, if I know that I only need to add 20 of these products, I would add 5 of this fixed rain shower head that I'm seeing over here. I would add another 5 handheld showers, which we can hold with our hand, that's also transparent, like this one and this one, where you can see through and it's just a little bit more decorative. And I would keep looking for patterns from bestsellers, like 5 handheld shower heads with LED lighting. So that's already 15 products from shower heads with 3 different types inside. And this is how I would go about it, to break it down to micro niches and add enough to be able to analyze, optimize, and sell. So shower heads is number 5 on the list. This brings us to number 6, and now we are on robot cleaners. I love this niche. It's a high ticket selling niche, which means we're making great profit selling robot cleaners. Just once again, stay away from iRobot and big brands that are selling this product. There is more than enough competitors that are selling robot cleaners, and they will be more than happy to have you resell the products for them. They want to get more sales, and they probably have a really good product too. So this one is pretty self-explanatory. Everybody knows about iRobots, and a lot of people are looking for alternatives. That is why we see so many different types of robot cleaners today. And as we can see just from the product reviews on Amazon, a lot of people are buying this product. Now, if you ever feel like you're going into a saturated product or a saturated niche, remember that there is no actual such thing. If you are selling the same exact product from your suppliers, copying and pasting, not changing the titles, not changing the product description, then yeah, there's a very low chance that you will sell. But if you are creating your product page, coming from a different angle, it will not look like the same product, and people will be able to see your product different from the rest, different from your suppliers, and different from your competitors, even though the product picture looks a little bit the same. I repeat, there is no such thing as a saturated product in the market. You can come from a different angle. I've seen the same product sell over and over again from different dropshippers because they are creating their product page differently. They are showcasing their product in a different way, and they are simply coming from a different angle. So robot cleaners, number 6 on our list. This brings us to number 7, and on number 7 we have paint touch-up pens. Now, paint touch-up pens are a great way to fix all kinds of house appliances and even our car, or anything that maybe has some scratches, some dents, and just needs some cosmetic fixing. So let's see a couple of examples of this product. Let's search on Home Depot. So Home Depot seems to have the same pen, and when you have a supplier that's not giving you enough results, that's another reason why you'd want to work with multiple suppliers. So let's move on to AliExpress. Now, if you ask me, you should be working with 3 suppliers. If you're going to work with more than that, it's going to get a little bit confusing. Less than that is not going to give you enough results. 3 suppliers is really the optimal number, and if one ever goes down or shows you that it's not really well balanced or not making you great profits, simply eliminate him and replace it with another supplier. 3 is always going to be the best number of suppliers for you to be working with at the same time. So paint touch-up pens, as you can see here on AliExpress, they have a whole bunch, and they come in all kinds of different colors and bundle packs. So as you can see, a lot of people are using it to paint touch up their cars, but you can also do it on many different types of different home appliances. This is a great home improvement product, and that is another reason, besides the big growth in sale that we've noticed over the past couple of months, this is definitely a product that you need to have on your list, which means you need to have at least 20 of them in your store. So paint touch-up pens is number 7 on our list. This brings us, of course, to number 8. And on number 8 on the list, we have air purifiers. Now, if you've been dropshipping for a while, you know what this product is. If you are new, I will show you exactly what it is. But this one has been a bestseller for a while. So when you know that a product has been selling well for a while, how do you know exactly that you can also sell it yourself? Well, one explanation is exactly what I told you a couple of minutes ago. There is no such thing as a saturated product when it comes to e-commerce and dropshipping. Second, if you follow my other tip of adding 20 products from each product idea that I'm giving you, you're going to test a whole bunch of products and you will find sellers within those products. Once you find sellers, you are going to search for products with the same features that maybe look a little different, like different color, different dimensions and so forth, but it has pretty much the same features plus minus a couple of things. Once we start noticing patterns that are repeating themselves over and over again, we'll start to become really good at knowing what products are going to sell. So as you can see, Walmart has a lot, Amazon has a lot, and I'm sure that if you're going to search it up with your other suppliers, you are going to find a lot of air purifiers, because this one is really trendy. It's been trending for a while and the graph is still increasing. It's not going anywhere, at least not anytime soon. And once you start noticing those sales, you'll ask yourself, why wasn't I selling them before? This brings us to product number 9 on the list. On number 9, we have grout brushes. This is a great tile cleaner for the home. It's also really relatively cheap, which means you can sell more than the quantity of one because your customers are going to buy more than the quantity of one. When you have cheap products, especially products like these, people are usually going to buy, once again, more than one, because for one, it's cheap, or if it breaks down, they won't have to order another one and wait for it to arrive. They already have some spare units, so it's okay. So grout brushes are another huge seller when it comes to home improvement products. That is why we could not leave this one out of the list. And as you see here, AliExpress has a lot, and I'm sure that if I search it up with other suppliers, it's not going to be any problem whatsoever to find grout brushes. So here we go. Amazon also has a very nice selection of grout brushes, and you can also glance really quick at the reviews just to get a small idea of the amount of purchases that we have on products like these. This should give you an idea of how many people are buying these types of products, and not everybody that buys a product comes back to leave a review. So grout brushes are number 9 on our list. This brings us to the last product idea that we have for the home improvement niche. And on number 10, we have ladders. That's right, just ladders. You may be thinking to yourself, well, what, just ladders? Well, the answer to that is yes, just ladders. And let me remind you guys that if you're just going to import 1 or 2 ladders, you're probably not going to make any sales. But as I've been mentioning, if you're going to add 20 ladders to your store, you'll see which ones will start to sell, especially when you start breaking it down. Like, you got 3-step ladders, you got 4-step ladders, so let's add 5 of those, let's add 5 of those, and then let's add also some adjustable and extendable ladders that can even go up to 20 steps. 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 of those, 5 of those. Believe me, you will find your winner. So ladders are number 10 on the list for the top home improvement products to add to your dropshipping stores. And this sums up the top 10 home improvement products to add to your dropshipping stores. I'm glad that you made it this far in the video, because it shows me that you are interested, you are engaged, and most importantly, you are serious about your dropshipping business. Now, before we wrap up this video and you can go on to start importing those products to your store, another reminder for all of you new people, this is the part where you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can always stay up to date with all of the latest and all of the hottest topics that are coming out in the dropshipping world from dropshippers for dropshippers such as yourselves. And if you are subscribed to our channel and you know who we are and what we do, join us on Upvote at feedback.autods.com and let us know exactly what features you want to see on AutoDS, what suppliers and marketplaces you want us to add, and any other thing that you want to vote for that is on AutoDS or that isn't on AutoDS and you want to see it. We have always been listening to you guys, and AutoDS is what it is today because of your input. You talk and we listen. That wraps up this video for you guys. I really hope that you liked it and that you found it informational. If you did, give us a like, give us a share, and I'll see you in the future videos where we are going to keep talking about product finding strategies, suppliers and marketplaces, case studies, and so much more that we have going on. See you in the future videos.